what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. I've got a couple of interesting stories for you guys today. The first story that I've got for you guys today, the latest physique update from Samson data, and now we're essentially at 4 weeks out from the 2024 Arnold Classic in Columbus, Ohio. So this was a very impressive update, and I'm going to show you guys why. So I saw this comparison photo. I want to give a shout out to TFE Media who put these side by side. A 4 week out update from the last show that we saw Samson do, the Prague Pro, just towards the end of 2023. And here, at slightly over, just a day or so over 4 weeks out from the 2024 Arnold Classic in Columbus, Ohio. Now, I think this is a noteworthy comparison because one of the things that we talk about a lot with Samson is his ability to make rapid improvements in a short amount of time from show to show, not even just year over year, but just from show to show, how much he's able to improve his physique. And I think if you look at this side by side here, this is an excellent example of this. You can see a significant difference between these two photos. He looks bigger in the Arnold Classic 4 week out update, to me significantly. Fuller. I mean, specifically, if you look at his chest, his shoulders, his arms, in the 4 weeks out for the Arnold and the 4 weeks out for Prague, just look how much bigger and fuller his chest, shoulders, and arms look just in this short amount of time. It really is pretty remarkable. And you look at his legs. I don't know if it's the angle of his legs, but his legs do look bigger as well. And I think the other good thing about this comparison is that both shots are in the exact same spot, in the exact same lighting, in the exact same pose. So it's a really good shot to compare both. Now, I'll be super honest, conditioning-wise, I don't see a huge difference between these two pictures. If anything, I think he might even look slightly tighter in the prior picture. But just based off the size improvement that we've seen alone, I think we could be about to see the best version of Samson that we've ever seen, which is good because Hadi Choopan is looking phenomenal. Hadi Choopan has been posting a lot of updates in the past few weeks, which is not the norm for Hadi. So obviously, he's really happy with how he's looking. I think he's really confident in how he's looking. And again, I think he's trying to make a statement at this Arnold Classic. This is not him coming to pick up a check. This is not him looking for an easy win. I think Hadi is coming here looking to slam the door shut and remind people how good he is. And I think that because when you look at these updates, I mean, he is the most impressive guy that we've seen so far in terms of updates going into this show. I think hands down. Already on paper, he's the favorite at this show. He's the favorite in this lineup. But aside from that, if you just look objectively at the updates that we've been seeing from everybody across the board, Hadi's are the freakiest. I mean, Hadi looks insane. Like in this video here, when he goes into that transition, when he's got his arms kind of parallel with his body and he's almost doing a most muscular, this is what I'm talking about. Look at just how round and full he is with the conditioning. It's insane how full Hadi is while being this ripped. We already know that he's known for trademark conditioning. We know that he's known for being, one of, if not the most ripped guys in almost any competition that he does. But when he brings his arms down like that, it's insane how full he is at that level of leanness. And I really think he's coming here to hurt feelings. I don't think he's messing around. I don't think he thinks this is going to be an easy win. I think he's coming to bring his best. He doesn't need the check. This is a different Hadi that we're seeing this year. Everything about Hadi after losing that Olympia title has been different. He's been posting like 100 times as often as he usually would on Instagram. He's really ramped up how much he's been posting. He never competes in the States if it's not the Olympia. He never does any shows outside of the Olympia, period. And now he's coming back to America to do the Arnold Classic Ohio and then going to the UK to do the Arnold Classic UK. This is like very out of the norm for him. And I think that losing that title to Derek really ruffled his feathers a little bit. And you saw that on stage. He walked off the stage, took his medal off. He wasn't happy with that decision. You saw the backlash that Derek got from Hadi's fans. I mean, it was obvious that Hadi was upset. So as much as I see people rooting for Samson and predicting he's going to win, it's really hard to bet against Hadi in this situation. Samson hasn't beaten Hadi yet, and that's not to say that he can't, but So far that's what the track record has been. And this version of Hadi seems to be a pretty dangerous, determined version. And really kind of seems like an angry version. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Now, next up in the news, and I think actually this will be your top 3 at the Arnold Classic now that I'm looking at it like this. So we did Samson, we did Hadi, and we also got an update from Rafael Brandao. Finally, we're starting to see a little bit more from Rafael. His updates had been pretty sporadic, a couple pictures here and there, a couple really short video clips, but we got a lot more from him in the past couple of days, these posing clips, at about 4.5 weeks out, I guess. And in these videos, I think they're much more valuable than the pictures because now you can see the improvements in the size that he's put on in motion. You can see how it actually looks on his frame when he's posing. And I see this, and it's like, yeah, when you look at this lineup, we've talked about Justin. Yeah, we've talked about Horse MD. There's these guys that could potentially be of that caliber. But I'm looking at Rafael here, and I'm thinking he's the guy that's going to be the most likely to be able to stand with Hadi and Samson. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about these recent updates from Rafael Brandao. And I guess we'll do one more. There's another guy, too, James Hollinshead, that seems to be on the upper end of the spectrum in this competitor list. Some of the updates that he's been posting have been really impressive. And I would say the update that I saw from James today is, in my opinion, one of the most impressive ones that he's posted. He posted this video where he's posing from the side. And I think this is the grainiest I think I've ever seen James look, at least in a 4 weeks out update. So what do you guys think about the top 4 here at the Arnold Classic? Do you think that Samson, Hadi, James, and Rafael are the most likely top 4 here? Maybe add Horse MD, Marcelo to that mix? To me, these guys and Horse, they look like the front runners to me. Now, next up in the news, we did get a physique update from GoodVito at 10 weeks out from the Arnold Classic South America, where you get a pretty good look here straight on at his midsection. Obviously, he just had this big hernia surgery towards the end of 2023. He had an umbilical hernia. It certainly looks fixed in these latest updates that we've seen from him, where you can see a straight-on shot of that lower ab area. But I look at this, and it's just like, Jesus, the guy keeps getting bigger. I mean, he posted this and then a couple other updates today, and his legs just look insanely big. Like, I would say just proportionately and just freak factor-wise, he's starting to really kind of look like a big Rami in the lower body. I mean, his legs are pretty fucking crazy. So it's going to be interesting because certainly we've been waiting, it seems like, for a long time now to see his pro debut, to see him try to qualify for the Olympia. How's he going to do on stage with these other IFBB pros? He looks great in these pictures. He looks great on social media. How's he going to do on stage is the question that we've all been waiting to see answered. And hopefully we actually do get to see that question be answered at the Arnold Classic South America. I believe Rafael is going to be there. I believe Horse MD too competing. So it's not going to be an easy show for him to win by any stretch of the imagination. So we're going to get to see him hopefully up against some serious pros and see how he stacks up against like really good guys. Now, the final story that I've got for you guys today, one of the next big shows on the horizon is the Detroit Pro, which is going to be April 14th. So just about a month after the Arnold Classic UK. Now, the first competitor they announced, or that made an announcement, was Martin Fitzwater, and he was a guy, he was runner-up to Andrew Jack at the Texas Pro, and he was trying to get into the Arnold Classic lineup, but he didn't get accepted in. So Martin and Muhammad Shaban are the only 2 guys that I know have confirmed for this lineup so far. However, I think with the proximity to the Arnold in both time frame and it's really pretty close to Ohio, I think there's a good chance you see a lot of those guys from those Arnold lineups hop over to the Detroit show. So I'm pretty excited for this upcoming season. I mean, I think it's been kind of a dry spell since the Olympia. There's been literally nothing, no shows. And we're getting ready now to re-enter the era of, basically having a show every weekend or every other weekend. And honestly, I can't wait. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That's going to wrap it up for the video, guys. I hope you did, in fact, enjoy it. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that bell notification icon. And as always, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Power. Signing out. All right, guys, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy the content. Also, check out my Instagram at NICKS&P. my Facebook page, which is simply Nick Strength and Power, my secondary YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Vlogs, for vlogs and bonus content that you will not see on this channel, and consider subscribing to my third YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Pokemon, which is all things Pokemon and trading card games, completely unrelated to this channel. So if you're into that, give that one a look. And all links to merchandise and social media will be in the description box below. If you guys want a Nick Strength and Power t-shirt, that will be in the Shopify link below. Have a great day.